The economy has been shut down for almost 4 weeks, and Americans have had enough. As tyrannical governors extend lockdown orders, police force citizens to wear a face mask, and even fine people for attending church, Americans are beginning to stand up for their constitutional rights amid this unconstitutional shutdown. Before we get into all of the ways Americans are standing up against their local and state governments, let's do a quick refresher on the Constitution and the First Amendment, which states that Congress shall make no law restricting the freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, or the right to petition. But let's focus on those first 3 freedoms, starting off with the freedom of religion. Churches all over America decided for Easter Sunday to stand up against the social distancing orders that forced them to close their doors. In Mississippi, the Temple Baptist Church decided to hold a drive-in Easter service, where attendees congregated in the parking lot. To ensure they followed all CDC guidelines, the church had all attendees stay within their cars and listen to their pastor through their radios with their windows rolled up. However, despite following CDC guidelines, police officers began issuing $500 fines to attendees, even though the city was still permitting citizens to attend nearby drive-in restaurants with their car windows rolled down. In Kentucky, churchgoers who attended Easter services were met with nails scattered in their parking lot and police threatening to record the license plates of attendees to force them into a 14-day quarantine. In protest, citizens still attended church services, covering their license plates with cardboard in an attempt to evade the police. And more church attendees and pastors are beginning to stand up. In Louisville, a local pastor sued the mayor for trying to stop drive-through church services. And pastors in California have also followed course, suing Governor Gavin Newsom for the COVID-19 orders that force the closures of churches while still allowing Costco and local marijuana and liquor stores to remain open, arguing that if people use social distancing to visit these locations, why can't they use the same measures when attending church? The DOJ has also filed a statement of interest in the Mississippi church case, sharing that it strongly suggests that the city's actions target religious conduct. As coronavirus lockdowns are extended in various states, many Americans have also begun utilizing their freedom of assembly and freedom of speech to protest the extended shutdowns. In North Carolina, more than 100 protesters rallied to reopen their economy, sharing that their governor's stay-at-home orders were unconstitutional and would lead to the death of the state's small businesses. Police were at the protest telling citizens to keep 6 feet of distance, and the event ended with one arrest, with the police department sharing that protesting is a non-essential activity. Citizens in Ohio, also angry with the shutdown of private businesses, have resorted to the same measures. In Michigan, citizens are planning Operation Gridlock, a large in-vehicle protest at their state capital to counter their governor's strict lockdown orders, which bar all unnecessary travel between 2 homes within the state and stop the sale of gardening supplies. Their goal is to get 500 cars to gridlock Michigan streets to make their unhappiness with their governor's strict lockdowns known. As the government allows abortion clinics, liquor stores, and marijuana dispensaries to remain open, deeming them as essential businesses, Americans and their families are eager to reopen the economy and to reopen their private businesses so they can begin paying their bills and feeding their families again. With a record 17 million Americans unemployed in a matter of weeks, and the COVID-19 death projections used to shut down the economy proven wrong every single day, Americans are beginning to stand up against these unconstitutional government shutdowns with a message that is loud and clear: reopen the economy. This has been Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News.
DNA Force has been sold out for months, but now it's back in stock and 50% off. When it comes to boosting your body's natural defenses, DNA Force Plus is at the top of my list. The ingredients in this are incredible. PQQ, CoQ10, astragalus root, reishi mushroom, and so much more. Next up is Body's Ultimate Turmeric Formula with up to 95% curcuminoids in it. This is a concentrated extract with 2 other ingredients to supercharge it and deliver it into your body's cells. Don't have to tell you about turmeric and its history and the fact that the average turmeric out there is about 3 to 5% and it's still amazing. This is the strongest turmeric that we could find and develop and get into your hands. It's amazing, and it funds the InfoWar, and it's 40% off right now at InfoWarsStore.com. In the time we have, I can't get into all the amazing ingredients in Living Defense, but look into black walnut for yourself. You want to flush your body out? You want to energize? I'm telling you, listeners go crazy with this. You got to go read the reviews for yourself. It's amazing. Living Defense is also 40% off. Do I need to tell you about zinc and how important it is, or the other vitamins and minerals? It's in the Real Red Pill. It's in the Real Red Pill Plus. This is an absolute must-have, not just in these crazy times, but all the time. Essential vitamins and minerals with pregnenolone, the Real Red Pill. And then there's triiodine. This is a basic building block. Do your research. Triiodine, InfoWarsLife.com. X3, selling out, but I lowered the price to 60% because you and your family need this. And you can get all this and a lot more at huge discounts at InfoWarsStore.com.